Hey YouTube, in this video I have a review of the GAN356 AIR. Big thanks to Gan's Puzzle for sending me this cube, as well as the GAN356 SV2. I'll leave a link to their website and their Facebook page in the description below. Before I get into the review, I would like to talk about the main features of the AIR. The Master Edition comes with these 4 different types of springs, also called GESs, for GAN Elasticity System. They're each meant to give the cube a different feeling. Whether or not this idea works will be discussed later. Another key feature of it is that it's extremely light for a 3x3, coming in at 74 grams. But this lack of mass doesn't translate at all to a lack of price. The AIR can be bought for around $26 US, making it one of the most expensive 3x3s on the market. The fact that it's light does make it slightly more pleasurable to solve on, but it's really not a necessary feature. I did notice a trend with these new GES springs after trying them all out. The farther down the rainbow you go, the less locky the cube seems to be. The red springs made it extremely locky, the orange were still pretty locky, the clear, which for some reason comes between orange and yellow, were okay, and the yellow seems to be the best in my opinion. Honestly, I don't think the red and orange springs were worth including at all, as they just make the cube way too locky to be usable. I'd recommend trying out the clear and yellow ones and decide which ones you like best from there. But all of these different types of springs give the cube the same exact feel in my opinion, aside from the amount of locking up. I did lube this cube with 2 drops of Maru Lube and tensioned it to about these tensions, and it's pretty smooth and relatively fast and clacky, and algorithms can flow pretty well on it. At least they do until it locks up. Locking up is by far the biggest problem with this cube, and it's definitely a problem. It seems illogical that it would lock up at all, considering it can corner cut almost everywhere, but it does tend to just not follow through on super small corner cuts. A lot of the lockups involve pieces catching on the centers, making solves seem not particularly fluid most of the time. As far as any other problems a cube might have, they're pretty much non-existent on here. It's unable to pop, and while it can corner twist, it never happens during solves. Overall, the GAN356 AIR is definitely a good cube, aside from the lockups. It won't be my main, however, because I find that I get extremely inconsistent times on it. I can get really nice singles when it doesn't lock, but when it does, the times are really bad. Pretty much, it's great for good singles, but not that great for averages. However, that shouldn't make any decisions for you. If you think the feel would fit you and you turn accurately enough that you won't lock up, this could be a good cube for you. Also, if you like setting cubes up, this cube has a lot of options for you, and I'm sure it could become less locky if you're good at fixing that sort of thing. Whatever your decision is, I'll leave a few links in the description to purchase it. I'd like to thank Gan's Puzzle once again for sending it to me. So that's about it, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.